There's a stat that we'll get into that over 800,000 Canadian children witness violence against a woman in their lives by a male. I was part of that stat.
J.R. Larose is a retired CFL player who helped carry the BC Lions to victory in the 2011 Grey Cup. He came to Prince Rupert yesterday to give 2 presentations at the Leicester Centre, but he wasn't there to talk about football.
We're talking about something that's extremely important, and that's sexual violence prevention and how people can be more than bystanders when they see things, and also consent. I think it's one thing people say they know consent, but we can't assume.
I remember thinking to myself, how can this happen to my sister? How can something happen to my mother and I'm not able to protect them?
For Larose, the issue is personal.
I mean, I'd witnessed my mom being thrown down a flight of stairs when I was 10 years old, and which kid should have to be in that situation? I remember feeling helpless, not being able to protect my mom in that moment, almost living with that shame, and come to find out that so many other people have had similar stories, and I'd felt alone.
Larose gave his first presentation yesterday to 250 students from Charles Hay Secondary School and Pine Ridge Elementary. RCMP Victim Services Manager Joyce Charlton says the question and answer period lasted as long as the presentation itself.
So we want our youth to have informed consent. We want them to know what they have. They have the ability to say no and language that so they can understand that and create healthy relationships in our community.
To be more than a bystander, Larose says that simply speaking out or being there to support someone can go a long way.
I think it's simple. I think we hear the jokes, we hear the inappropriate comments, and it's being able to just, simple stop. Not cool. You can't talk like that. It's 2021. It's not acceptable anymore. Simple things like that in everyday life situations. I think oftentimes people think something drastic needs to happen, and in all reality, the smallest thing, can make the biggest difference.
For CFTK-TV News, I'm Joshua Azizi.